Zenson, thank you very much for inviting us here. We are extremely happy that you invited us on this very important day. I want to give some brief history of the backcloth in Buganda Kingdom. We've seen the presentation here, and we've realized that a lot has been covered, but allow me go a little bit deeper on what happened. In the ancient Buganda, before the invasion of the backcloth, the people used to wear what we used to call nkete. I'm sure some of you here have seen them. They used to also use plant leaves and skins to cover those private areas of their bodies. Then came the birth of the backcloth. In 1300, during the reign of Ssekabaka Kato Kimera, the Katikkiro of Buganda then was Omutaka Kisolo Muwanga Sebyoto, who was the head of the Ngonge clan or the Ota clan. During this time, there was an ardent hunter called Sonkolule. Sonkolule was the son of Senkungu, and they were hailing from Chanjalumuli in Mawokota, present-day Mpigi district. Sonkolule discovered that a tree in biology known as Ficus natalensis, or in Luganda, or Mutuba, and actually took his time to study this tree deeply. He skillfully discovered that he could use a layer of its stem to make a backcloth. With the discovery of the backcloth, this changed everything in Buganda Kingdom. It was more decent and very private when worn. This prompted the leadership at the time of the kingdom, and the head of the Ngonge clan then, to actually rename Sonkolule with another name called Wamala. And Wamala literally means he actually took shame away from Buganda Kingdom. And because Wamala loved hunting more than anything else, he actually decided to train his young brother the skill of making a backcloth. The mentioned young brother of Wamala was called Kabogoza. And this name was derived from the sound of ensemble, what we call a mallet in English. Every time they were making a backcloth, this mallet was making a certain noise. And that noise is what they used to say, they used to call okubogoza. You know that whole process, okubogoza. So that's where that name Kabogoza came from. So he was named Kabogoza. And from that point on, the Kabaka then, Ssekabaka Kato Kimera, actually gave the Ngonge clan the responsibility of making backcloth for him and the rest of the kingdom. I know we've been talking about this particular tree or mutuba, and I wanted to give you some 3 specific species of what we normally use to extract and make backcloth. The very first one is the Ficus natalensis. The second one, Ficus thoningi. And the third one is Ficus ovata. So all these are used to extract and make backcloth. We've seen that the backcloth has been very useful. And when you look at artists like Zenson and the whole team with what they've been able to make, when we went around, we realized that they've made a number of projects through this. For me, it gives me very good pleasure, because as a Ngonge person, and for your information, even the Katikkiro, Dr. Anthony Wamala is also from the Ngonge clan. I think we need to give him a round of applause. And actually, to be specific, he's from the Wamala being mentioned here. So you can give him another round of applause, please. I'm also happy to say that the representative of Buganda Heritage, Nabachwa, she's also from the Ngonge clan. So I don't know how. Let's give her another round of applause, please. I don't know how, Dorothy, you thought about these people. Was it intentional or it just happened? It just happened. So that shows you that the true owners are the ones here right now, and hence making the Lubugo sound. Okubogoza. So n'olw'ensonga eyo njala okubeebaza abazenson obutaswala kola kituufu, kubanga kino kyekyaffe. Ate era tewali kintu kirala kyonna kisinga kino. W'otunuulira bannaffe bano abakozesa ensonga eno mu ngeri etali ntuufu, ffenno tulowooza nti akadde katuuse kati okola ebyo byennyini ebijjayo ekifaananyi kino. Era nsanyuse nnyo n'okulaba nti minisitule yaffe eya Labour